Flash flooding turns deadly in East Alabama. Details ahead.
A big preview of fall weather across East Alabama continues. We'll tell you how long it's going to last coming up.
We are continuing our coverage on Calhoun County Media Day. We got to catch up with one local head coach who's making an impact on and off the field. EAN Local News starts now.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Waldrop Metal Buildings, custom metal buildings built right here in Anniston.
Hello, we're glad you could join us. I'm Amelia Baker. A Ranburne man was killed early Sunday morning when the car he was in was swept away by floodwaters on County Road 41, according to rescue officials. The victim has been identified as 22-year-old Cohen Turner, who was one of two people in the car when it left the road around 6:20 Sunday morning. Turkey Heaven Volunteer Fire Department members were able to rescue the other man unharmed, but they were unable to reach Turner in time. Cleburne County Coroner Adam Downs pronounced Turner dead at the scene at 7:42 a.m. It was the second time Sunday morning that Turkey Heaven rescuers were called to the scene of a car swept away by flash flooding. The first call came in at 4:44 a.m. to a vehicle that was overtaken by floodwaters on County Road 10 near County Road 635. One occupant was involved in this incident and was successfully rescued. Turkey Heaven Fire Chief Patrick Nolan said his department was assisted in those calls by the Cane Creek Volunteer Fire Department, Randolph County Rescue Squad, and by citizens who came out to help. Nolan said both incidents are a reminder that motorists should never attempt to cross flooded roadways, as even small amounts of water can quickly turn dangerous. The risk of flash flooding will remain high throughout East Alabama at least until Tuesday night, according to the National Weather Service and the Emergency Management Agency. A flood watch will remain in effect until 7 o'clock Tuesday evening and could be extended past that time. Motorists are warned to be alert if they live in a flood-prone area and experience heavy rainfall. Forecasters expect additional heavy thunderstorm activity over the next few days, and flash floods could be caused by those sudden downpours. Officials recommend taking another route if a road is flooded. They say taking this simple action could prove to be a lifesaver. The heavy rains that caused the Cleburne County accidents also brought about flash flooding that damaged roads in Calhoun, St. Clair, Etowah, and other counties throughout East Alabama over the weekend. Portions of several roads were washed away by floodwaters, and some of those roads had to be shut down. Workers are continuing to examine the damage, and more roads may be closed as flooding remains a threat. Two people were hospitalized Saturday following a car-train collision in Talladega. Officials say CSX train hit a vehicle at 12:34 Saturday afternoon on Roosevelt Avenue near MLK Drive. Talladega County Dispatch and EMS were called to the scene and took two people in the car to Citizens Hospital. They were then airlifted to UAB Hospital in Birmingham for further treatment. Talladega police are investigating the cause of that accident. When we come back, local job seekers are being offered free training and other assistance in finding work.
Big dreams deserve a strong foundation. Whether you're starting a business, building a backyard shop, or just need more space, Waldrop Metal Buildings is ready to help. Every project is built to fit your vision, your style, and your budget. Let's bring that dream to life. Call Waldrop today. Summer is heating up, and so are the savings at Buster Miles Kia. Right now, get sizzling deals on the hottest 2025 models. Up to $3,500 off the Kia Sportage. Up to $3,700 off the bold Kia Telluride. Up to $4,500 off the versatile 2025 Kia Sorento. No dealer addendums and no surprise add-ons. And you get the best price the first time, every time. Plus, a lifetime powertrain warranty on all new vehicles when you finance with us. Don't miss the hot summer savings at Buster Miles Kia, Highway 21 in Anniston.
This segment of EAN Mobile News is brought to you by WM Grocery, located in Heflin, Wadowee, Roanoke, and in Piedmont.
People looking to start a career in the construction industry can take advantage of free training starting this month through the CREATE program in Oxford. Registration is now open for a 12-week commercial construction training program in the fields of carpentry, electrical, plumbing, HVAC, and welding. These classes are funded through a grant provided by the Alabama Construction Industry Craft Training Board, according to CREATE Director Lori Denton. Classes are held 2 nights each week from 5 o'clock until 8:30 starting August 18th at the CREATE Center, One Cliff Garrett Drive in Oxford. This training is open to all adults aged 18 or older who are interested in pursuing a career in commercial construction. Registration information can be found on the CREATE Technology and Innovation Center Facebook page or the CREATE website, alabamacreate.com. Meanwhile, people who are currently looking for work are invited to a job fair this Saturday in Anniston. The Calhoun County chapter of the Alabama New South Coalition will hold its annual Business Expo and Job Fair on Saturday from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. at the Anniston City Meeting Center on Noble Street. This event is free and open to the community. Anyone looking to land a job, launch a business, gain valuable training, or connect with local vendors is invited. The expo is designed to offer opportunities for people to grow, learn, and thrive. For questions or information, please contact Shirley Hayes at 770-331-1088. Area teachers are being offered an opportunity to apply for grants to help them in the new school year. We'll have that story when we come back.
Spring into freshness at WM. Celebrate the season with our bountiful selection of farm fresh produce. From juicy berries to crisp greens, taste the flavors of spring at WM. Visit us today and let the freshness bloom in every bite.
Looking for a great meal? Stop by Betty's Barbecue. We're serving fresh pond-raised catfish, crispy fried chicken, and slow-smoked pork and brisket every day. Our home-cooked sides rotate daily: fried okra, turnip greens, squash casserole, and more. Kids will love the mac and cheese, fries, and onion rings. At Betty's Barbecue, there are no strangers, just friends we haven't met yet. Betty's Barbecue, come hungry, leave happy.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Oxford Lumber. Come visit us at any one of our 5 locations in Oxford, Roanoke, Talladega, Jacksonville, and Lincoln.
The Alabama Power Foundation is now accepting applications for 3 teacher grant programs. Champion and Scholar grants offer up to $5,000 for professional development and classroom resources, while field trip grants provide up to $2,500 for K-12 educators. Applications are open through September 5th with priority given to Title I schools. Learn more at powerofgood.com. Today was much cooler than usual for the first week of August in East Alabama. How much longer can these lower temperatures remain? Let's ask John Holder in the Pool Doctor Weather Center what we can expect.
Amelia, we've got at least one more day of really cool weather across East Alabama, and we've got at least another several days coming up of below normal temperatures across East Alabama. We'll have the complete 7-day forecast coming up next.
This spring and summer, get it done right with Oxford Lumber, your hometown partner for projects big or small. From refreshing your garden to upgrading your outdoor space, we've got everything you need. Check out our full garden center and gear up on our Stihl showroom, chainsaws, blowers, trimmers, and more. Ready to grill? We've got Big Green Egg, Traeger, and Blackstone to fire up the fun. Since 1985, Oxford Lumber has been built on tradition and focused on you. Visit us today at any of our 5 locations: Oxford, Roanoke, Talladega, Jacksonville, and Lincoln. Oxford Lumber, where you're treated like family.
Hi, I'm Mary Beth from CARES Direct Primary Care. Do you want convenient 24/7 access to health care? We're available in person, by text, phone, and video visit. Sooner or later, we all get sick. A quick trip to an ER or urgent care can quickly add up to more than the cost of 1 year's membership of Direct Primary Care. If you have a high deductible, you can quickly burn through that before your insurance activates. Join CARES DPC today.
EAN News would like to thank all our commercial sponsors. Go check out our sponsors' links in the description below. This segment of EAN Local Weather is brought to you by Pool Doctor Custom Pools in Jacksonville. Personal, professional, quality.
Something we haven't seen on the EAN weather cam in quite some time across East Alabama. That's a lot of clouds out there. Cloudy and cool today here at the Pool Doctor Weather Center. Our high today was only 74 degrees. That is 16 degrees below the average for this time of year. The low this morning at 67, also well below the average. Yesterday, we set a record for a record high minimum in Anniston, and I think we set that record again today as well. Temperatures way below the average for this time of year. That's going to continue tonight. We've had a lot of cloudy skies and cool temperatures, a brisk east wind that's going to continue tonight. Rain chance about 40%. Those will be later on in the evening. Instead of early in the evening, it's later in the evening into the overnight hours when we can expect the rainfall tonight. And look at that temperature, 65 for the low overnight. Tomorrow, another day just like the last couple of days. More clouds than sunshine. We're going to be looking at 70 degrees by 9 a.m. We'll take it with cloudy skies. Cloudy skies and a few light showers around by lunchtime tomorrow. Look at that, 74 degrees. And we remain below 80 degrees again tomorrow afternoon for the high. We'll have a few showers, maybe a rumble of thunder tomorrow afternoon at 3 o'clock. But look at that temperature, 78 degrees, still a dozen degrees below the average for this time of year. As we take a look at the 7-day forecast for all of East Alabama, rain chances going to average about 40 to 50% for the next several days. A chance of a shower every afternoon. No big deal with that. We don't see any flooding type rains coming up like we had over the weekend, but temperatures are going to remain in the 80s. Temperatures way below average for the next 7 days. 78 tomorrow, 82 on Wednesday, 85 on Thursday and Friday. We'll get back up closer to normal by the weekend, but still keep in mind our average high temperature is about 90 degrees in early August, 86 by Saturday, 88 Sunday, 86 again on Monday. Nighttime lows remaining in the 60s, 60s and 80s with some scattered showers in the afternoon and evening hours. We'll definitely take that for the first half of August here in the state of Alabama. Now, let's take a look at this graphic. I thought was interesting because it shows us a couple of things. One, something we just don't see very much in August in Alabama apart from a tropical system, and that's temperatures in the 70s and 80s. We're typically in the 90s, especially as we get here into the eastern side of the state of Alabama. Also, the rainfall, it tapers off. Most of the rain here on the eastern side of the state, Calhoun and Cleburne counties, and then it really tapers off as we head into northwest Alabama. So here in the eastern half of the state, we're going to remain cloudy and cool with a lot of clouds, some rainfall, and temperatures remaining below average tomorrow and for the next several days coming up. I'll be back here tomorrow morning, bright and early, with your Tuesday weather at a glance. Right back here tomorrow night as we'll continue to detail this cooler weather for East Alabama tomorrow night on EAN Local News. Sports is coming up next with Colby Amos.
At Pool Doctor Custom Pools in Jacksonville, we believe a great pool is where the best memories are made. Family cookouts, sunny afternoons, kids laughing and splashing, it all starts with a pool that's clean, clear, and ready for fun. That's where we come in. From trusted Pentair products to the cutting-edge BeatBot cleaners. Plus top quality chemicals and fun accessories. We've got everything you need to keep your pool perfect. Visit Pool Doctor today, where pool care meets family care.
This segment of EAN Local Sports is brought to you by Judd Edwards State Farm Insurance Agent. Insure what counts.
We are continuing our interviews with the coaches from the 2025 Calhoun County Media Day from last Thursday. This was about getting to sit down with coaches and players and getting to see what is to be expected this upcoming year. We got the chance to sit down with second-year head coach Ken Cofer of the Weaver Bearcats to talk about how his team is looking this year. He also mentions how he don't want only athletes but all students to work out together.
But you're trying to build confidence. What are you an educator for? You know, you're trying to build confidence within your kids. You're supposed to make an impact on kids, period, not just your athletes. So how do you recruit those kids? You get them in the weight room, you build that self-confidence. And if it's not just football, it's basketball, it's track, it's golf, it's girls softball. But, you know, we have a great girls weightlifting program here at our school too. So it's been a positive. But yeah, I think that's the way you do it, man. I'm never been think that that's a good thing for just athletes to work out. We bring them all in there. And if they'll give us all we got, we're in it.
Coach Cofer also talks about some players stepping up this summer and becoming that leadership role for the younger guys.
I think those guys that I brought today, Gianluca Torres, we call him G, one of the best wrestlers in the state, man, very physical playing soccer. And he's doing a lot more than just kicking for us this year. Taylor Green, that was up on stage with me, linebacker, running back, used to be an old White Plains guy, then he moved to Texas with his dad for a semester and then came back to us, thank the Lord, because he's a good kid, and that's what you want in your program is good kids. And then Caden Green's been a 4-year starter. Brought him here today also to just be a part of it, and he's a center, defensive lineman. He'll definitely play at the next level. I think all three can play at the next level, but I look forward to those three making big impacts.
Cofer also talks about the local youth and not only wants to give back to the community, but also scope out the next generation of talent for the Bearcats.
But I think the summer camp gives you a heads up. We don't charge anything. It's just it's a camp for not just Weaver kids, but anybody that wants to come and shoot. If they see, that Weaver's a great place and they want to be a part of that, well, bring them on. We need extra Bearcats, and shoot, we'll take them and make them football players.
With the season right around the corner, the Bearcats are putting in the work and getting ready to show what they can do on game night. Thanks to Coach Cofer for taking the time to speak with us. We'll be following the Weaver Bearcats all season long. That's it for sports. Amelia will be back with you after the break.
The State Farm Personal Price Plan helps you create an affordable price just for you.
Contact local agent Judd Edwards for your personal price plan today.
Thank you for watching East Alabama Now Local News. We appreciate all of your support. Please like and subscribe to see more local news for your area. We'll see you back here Tuesday for your news on your schedule.